This is Josiah Plays The Elder Scrolls Online Dark Brotherhood DLC. Now normally I'm playing my character Ashes in the Wind as she goes through the Dark Brotherhood stuff, but I decided her old gear is getting a little long in the tooth and I want to make her some new stuff. And I figured I might as well let you see behind the scenes on that, so I'm just going to jump onto my crafting character and make Ash some new gear. And that'll be that. That'll be that. We'll jump on this character, we'll make some new gear. We have to go to a specific spot to do it. Remember I told you about that. We gotta go to Misanthanos Tower to make the specific gear set that I'm trying to make. Nox is ready. So crafty. She's crafty like ice is cold. Alright, that's an old song. Need one of those masks and rubber noses for a disguise? Yeah. For real. So I'm gonna head up here to the Way Shrine. Mount up. Riding my horse, riding my horse. This is my old original character that I started when the game first came out. And he's a Nightblade focused on the exact same stuff that Ash is. It's basically the exact same build, but I decided I didn't, plus he's a vampire though, I decided I didn't like playing a Khajiit. I didn't want to play a Khajiit anymore. So I just converted this guy into a crafting alt. All of my skill points are into crafting stuff now. You know, I've got a lot of stuff in blacksmithing, and a lot of stuff in clothing, and a lot of stuff in enchanting, and a lot of stuff in woodworking. And I don't even have any points in it. You see my bar is completely empty. So I never use this guy for anything except crafting now. So we're going to go over here to the Hag Fanway Shrine, which is next to Misanthanos Tower. To craft a specific special item set with certain set bonuses, you have to do it at a certain location. And there are tons of these sort of hidden crafting locations around the world, each of which gives rise to a different set of gear. Well, I'll take this ironweed. I'm going the right way, right? Yes. Okay, good. Yeah, there it is, right over there. And we'll come up in here. Now we're in Misanthanos Tower. So now, when I go to a crafting station, and I go to create, I can make, you know, normal weapons like I could at any crafting station, or I can make an item of this set, you see. But I can only do that here. So I'm going to make a great sword of Night Silence. I'm tempted to not make it Argonian style, because I'm not so thrilled about that Mahakawa Piddle or whatever it is type of... I thought about making it Redguard. It'll be a nice curved sword, I think. Or... not Dark Elf. Or... Argonian is what she's got. Wonder what the Wood Elf sword looks like. Because honestly, I'm not that thrilled with her sword. Tamriel, Khajiit. Here's what I'm going to do. Let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to not make a set item. Although I guess it's the same, right? If I make a great sword of Night Silence and I make it steel, it's gonna cost 6 steel. Even if it's a set oh, wait, hold on. Great sword. Yeah, it's gonna cost 6 anyway, so it doesn't matter whether I make it a set item or not. I'm gonna make a couple different ones real quick. Just plain ones. Just to see what they look like. I can equip them on my character and see what they look like. Do a little sword fashion show here. Great sword made out of steel. We'll try one of the Wood Elf style. And we'll try one of... Well, we know exactly what the Argonian one looks like. We'll try one of the Nord style. One of the Orc style. Fortunately, I have plenty of steel for this, and one of the Redguard style. Yeah, those are the ones that I'm probably most interested in. Now, what he's got on his back right now is a Khajiit style greatsword. That's Khajiit style, I think. Yeah, it is. And I don't want that for her. So, let's throw the Wood Elf style on and see what it looks like. I need a little more light. I like the Wood Elf style, I think. Still looks rough and barbaric, but it's not like a weird-ass fucking wooden bat sword. Let's see what the Nord one looks like. Oh, the Nord one looks pretty cool. I'm not getting great lighting for this sort of thing. That's what the Nord one looks like. It's handsome. I like the leather wrapped around part of the blade there. I like how it looks kind of rough. But hold on. Let's try out the Orc one. The Orc one's cool too. But I don't think it's quite fits Ash. What about the Redguard sword? Oh, I like the curved sword a lot. But the question is, does it really fit Ash? Look at it though. It looks beast. The curved sword is cool. Okay, hold on. Let's put that bad boy away for a second. Back to Wood Elf. I think maybe Wood Elf would be the most suitable. I think I'm gonna make Wood Elf style. So let's re-equip his actual sword. So let's destroy those weapons I just made. Get some stuff back. And then we'll create one at level 24, so I have to use more steel ingots to make a level 24 version. Yeah, the curved sword does look really good. But I think the one that will fit my character the best is the Wood Elf one. And she is a Wood Elf, so it's not, you know, it kind of makes sense. Now I can give it a trait by using a different type of material adding on. And the traits are like sharpen, decisive, training, defending. There's a lot of traits. You can only craft the traits that you have unlocked by researching weapons that already had those traits. And by researching, I mean destroying. So these aren't all the traits. These are just the traits that I've unlocked for a greatsword. But the one I like is precise. Improves crit chances. Add a ruby on there. I have 91 rubies, so that's not a problem. So there we go. I make this, okay? That's step one. Now I have the base sword. But this is just a white quality sword, which is not what I want. So now I go to improvement. And by using some of these materials, I can make this sword better. Now, by just using one honing stone, I have a 40% chance to make it better. And if I fail, shit gets destroyed. So I can bump it up and use 3 of them to give me a 100% chance. Which I will do. Yeah, it destroys the sword if you fail. So I don't really like to take chances with that. So now I've got a green version. Now if I wanted to, I could go really crazy and use the blue stuff here and make it even better. But I don't know if it's really worth it. And again, I do have a lot of these. I have 119 of them. When am I going to use them if not now? And now do I chance it at 90%? Or do I use a whole extra one to go to 100? You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, let's try it. Yes, it worked. I now have a beautiful new sword for Ash. Okay, that's one piece of the gear done. Now I need to come over here to the woodworking station and make her bow, which will be the same kind of... Let's refine some raw materials. Alright, let's, I'm already researching stuff. You can only research so many things. Let's make her a bow. And we'll make it out of sanded oak. And we'll bump it up to level 24. And I think we'll make that... Maybe we better make that Wood Elf too, just so her 2 weapons have the same... So we'll make the bow Wood Elf style as well. And I can put precise on that as well using a ruby. It's level 24. Craft it. And then we'll improve it. Fuck it, I'll go 80%. It was risky. Then we'll improve it again. I only have 96 of these. Use 3 of them. 90%. Ooh. I would have been pissed if it would have failed, because it would have wasted the 3 things and destroyed the weapon. But anyway, now we're good. We've got a beautiful bow and a beautiful sword for her. Now, we gotta make her armor. Which we will make. Let's find some raw materials real quick. And I've already done all my research. So I come in here to Jack of Night Silence. That's the leather chest piece. And I put it on hide and I crank it up to the max of level 24. And I like well fitted. I like well fitted on my armor. Reduces the cost of sprinting and roll dodging. And every piece that you have that has this on it stacks, so it's kind of nice. And let's say that I'm going to definitely make all this in the Argonian style. I use a piece of flint to make it Argonian style, an almandine to make it well fitted. Crafting it in this location makes its night silence, and the amount and type of material I use determines what level the item is. So there's a lot to the crafting system in this game. It's got a lot of layers, which is pretty cool. So we'll make this. Then we'll make some boots, level 24, well-fitted Argonian. Then we'll make some bracers, level 24, well-fitted Argonian. Make a helm, same thing. Make some pants, same thing. Make some shoulders, same thing. And make a belt. Now, let's improve all that shit. Now, there's one more layer after all of this that we're doing here, which is enchanting. Okay. Let's see. Jack of Night Silence. Fuck it. I'm just going 100%. I don't even want to take a chance. Now, what if I wanted to improve? Now, I only have 100 of these things. So if I did this for a whole set of 7 pieces of armor, you know what I'm saying? It would take up a pretty large chunk of my stuff. And I'm saving these up for when I'm higher level. So I'm not going to improve the armor to blue quality. I'm just going to leave it at green. But this will take up to 100. And the belts will take up to 100. Reminds you of crafting in what game, Nox? Boots. Bracers. Pants. And the helmet. Oh, RuneScape-ish, huh? Yeah, I never tried that one. Alright, so now I have a full set of level 24 green armor. It's just like the armor she's wearing, except for it's level 24 instead of level 18, so it's got better stats. It'll last her a while. Now that those things are all made, I need to enchant them. So to enchant them, I need to go to an enchanting station, which means I need to go back to town. And technically, I don't have to enchant the items. What you do is you make glyphs with enchanting. And glyphs are items that can be applied to an item to enchant it. And anyone can apply a glyph. So I could just make the glyphs, send the glyphs to her, and she could apply the glyphs herself. But it doesn't really matter who applies the glyphs, I can just do it myself. But anyway, I'm going to make the glyphs that I need to enchant all that stuff. So I have to go back to Daggerfall, so I can enchant some stuff. Is the crafting pretty complex in RuneScape? Is that a message from Saito in the chat box on the lower left? I don't know. I didn't notice anything like that. Let me see. Use the Quen glyph for the enchants? What? Where did you see that? Oh, you're just making that up. You're just trolling me right now. You are literally just trolling me right now. Okay. Let's see what you did there. This is all Khajiit style armor that he's wearing, by the way. Also made by him.
I heard Bloodthorn
Medium armor. Just like what she wears. It was Saito's fault. Yeah. Everybody knows that. Riding through the streets of Daggerfall. I don't even recognize this city without a bunch of guards going, halt, 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 halt. Don't even recognize this city. We're going to the enchanting place, which is right here. And this is where I put to use all those runes that I pick up. Whenever time I see runes and I'm like, ooh, runes, and I grab them. Because this is what you use them for, to make glyphs at the enchanting table. Now this is an add-on right here, this Merlin the Enchanter thing. This is not part of the base game. But basically this can help make it easier for me to make my enchants. Because the way it works is you combine 3 runes. A square one, triangle-ish one, and a round one. And that will give you the effect of your rune, the level of your rune, and the quality of your rune, or your glyph, all in one. Like, if I throw this in there, that's a frost rune. And if I throw this in there, and then I throw this in there, well, I don't know what this will make. But I know it'll make a blue quality rune that does something to do with frost of a potency level of 5. I mean, I don't know what that'll do. I have to discover it. If I were to find one that I do know what it does, I could put those things in there and it would tell me exactly which, but I don't remember which ones I already know how to make. That's why I have this add-on right here. Like Minor Glyph of Magicka. It automatically puts the right things in there, but that's not what I want. What I want is a Glyph of Stamina to put on armor, but I don't want it to be minor. Maybe I do want it to be minor. Anyway, the different... and then the add-on will also let me, instead of just seeing the names of the rune and trying to remember what the fuck the names mean, it'll let me see the info of what they do or whatever, which is pretty cool. So I know I want stamina, which is the Denis rune. And I know I want it to be level 24... oh, no, it's level 24 armor, right? So it can't be level 25. Has to be the 20 to 30. That'll use up a Odra rune. And then I want it to be, like, green quality. Let's see, white's 511, 538. Green quality, which will use up a Jojota rune. So I use a Denis, Odra, and Jojota, combine them, and it will make a Minor Glyph of Stamina. So this is what it would look like if you didn't have the add-on. You'd go into your runes here and you'd be like, Denis, Jojota, Odra. And there it goes. It tells you what rune you're going to make, because I've made this type of rune before. So boom.
Odra, Denis, Jojota.
And I've now made one of those. But I actually want 7 of those, because I want to put one of these on every single piece of that armor. So I need to make 6 more. So I crank this up to 6.
Odra, Denis, Jojota. Odra, Denis, Jojota. Odra, Denis, Jojota. Odra, Denis, Jojota. Odra, Denis, Jojota.
And you see I'm getting an enchanting XP for every one of these that I make. Alright. Now the stuff for his armor is done. Now, or her armor. Now, I want to make something for her weapon. Now, what I have been using lately is like... what I have been using is like absorb stamina enchants on my weapons. It does some damage to the target and restores some stamina to you, but I think I'm gonna switch it up and do absorb health instead. I think I'm gonna go Minor Glyph of absorb health. And it has to be the minor kind because that's level 20. Oko, Jade, Jojota. I need 2 of those. One for the bow and one for the sword.
Jade, Oko, Jojota. Jade, Oko, Jojota.
I think I gained a level in enchanting just now. That's good. In RPG MO, you can sometimes find the actual weapon or armor you want, but otherwise you have to craft it with a particular chance of success. Enchanting is another level of success. There's some relatively expensive items that will increase the chance by 10%, but if it fails, everything goes by. Yeah, that sounds like how it is in Korean MMOs, typically. Everything's very RNG based, and it's very expensive and grindy to actually get a good chance of getting the stuff you want or improve your stuff. I don't typically like that. In this, it's actually pretty easy to get a 100% chance of success with whatever you're trying to make. It's not like that so much. So now that I have my glyphs, 2 for armor, 2 for weapons, 7 for armor, I can just apply them right now. Like I can go enchant, put that on there, go. Enchant. Oh, I already did. Enchant, put that on there, go. Enchant, go. Enchant, go. See, now these all have maximum stamina enchantments on them, in addition to all the other stuff that they had on there. So, like, now this is a finished piece of gear. It's got the well-fitted trait, it's got the set bonus for being the Night Silence set, and it has all that maximum stamina on there. So this is a very nice piece of gear. It's not as nice as if I used a blue quality or a purple quality, but those would be a waste on such a low-level piece of gear, in my opinion. Now that those are enchanted, let's enchant the weapons. Where are the weapons? Literally, where are the weapons? Oh, that's right, they're blue. I was looking for green. Great Sword of Night Silence. Throw and absorb health on there. Where's my bow? Bow of Night Silence. Throw and absorb health on there. Cool. All the gear is done. Now all I need to do is throw it in the bank, because you have a shared bank between your characters. Throw it in the bank, which is right here. And then all Ash has to do is go to the bank and pull that stuff out, and she's got it. But then she's gonna have to take it to a dye station and make it the colors she wants, because it'll be just generic, like no color basically, as it is. So we're gonna deposit you and you and you and you and you. You and you and you and you. And that's it. Make sure it's all in there. Bow and Great Sword of Night Silence are in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got a lot of jewelry in the bank. 5, 6, 7. It's all in there. Great. He's done. Sorry for that 30-minute distraction from the playing of the Dark Brotherhood. But I figured if you're not familiar with SO, and you're watching this series on YouTube, or if you're watching this stream, then now you've learned all about how the crafting works. And if you are familiar with it, then that was probably really boring for you. Alright. Now we log back onto my main character. This is how the sausage gets made, folks. Because she's getting a little under geared. Because her gear is 6 levels out of date. Which you start to notice, you know. Non-beef sausage. Well, of course. Of course non-beef sausage. Pork sausage, naturally. Or turkey sausage. Turkey sausage can be really fucking good. They sell these turkey sausages that are like pre-cooked and pre-flavored or whatever. At the store near me. And they're fucking amazing. They're so good. Saito! Welcome, Saito. How you doing? I do not appreciate the blessing that you sent to me yesterday while you were not here. I don't appreciate it one bit. That particular blessing that got me killed by a guard when I had a shitload of stolen stuff and I lost it all. Including my necklace. I don't appreciate it, Saito. That was your absentee blessing, and it was no good. Saito was innocent, says Saito. Uh-huh. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm here to get my stable thing done.
Travel in the Ashlands can be...
Boom. Only 9 more days and my carry capacity on my horse will be maxed out. 9 more days. Then I can start increasing mount speed. So, I just made myself a bunch of new gear, and I need to go to the bank to... Where is the bank here? I'm in Ebonheart. Surely they have a bank. Maybe they don't have a bank in Ebonheart. That's stupid. They seriously don't have a bank in Ebonheart? Am I being shitted right now? Alright, fine. How were those burgers at that dive bar? They were good, man. They made those turkey burgers so well. You wouldn't think you'd get turkey burgers at a little dive bar like that, but you'd be surprised. And happily, I have no bounty right now. Alright, well, here's the deal. I would go to Davin's Watch, since it's just right here and it has a bank. But Davin's Watch, for some reason, doesn't have a dye station. And I'm gonna need a dye station, too. So let's go... I mean, at this point, since I'm just taking a fucking way shrine, it doesn't I can go all the way across the world and it doesn't really matter. So we're gonna go to Daggerfall. Because that's the city I'm most familiar with. And Josiah says turkey burger, he makes air quotes. No, no air quotes. Alright, look. I can honestly say I don't know what those burgers were made of back then when I ate at Wolf's a long time ago in the past when I was unenlightened. I don't know what they were made of, but I'm assuming it was turkey. Because I don't think those people at Wolf's were the kind of monsters that would serve beef. They seem like nice people. Alright, now that I'm in Daggerfall, I need to go to the bank and to the place where the dye station is. Hop on the Guar. Guar time. Guar time, Guar time. Guar time, it's Guar time. Guar time, Guar time, Guar time. That was a stupid song. Shut up. Was not. No, it was, dude. You wouldn't know a good song if it slapped you in the face with its cock. Okay. You just went to a whole other level there, buddy. Just saying. This is the very same bank that Zaid just went into. Let's get my stuff out of here. Give me my stuff. There's a few people in this bank. Very popular.
Welcome to the Bank of Daggerfall.
Welcome to the Bank of Daggerfall.
They changed this in a patch after release. This woman used to say this long-ass annoying speech every time you clicked on her. And everybody hated it. She was so annoying. And then they changed it to just, unlike all the other bankers and NPCs in the game who say some flavorful character thing, even at the other banks and stuff, hers just says welcome to the Bank of Daggerfall now because everybody was so fucking sick of her. I don't even remember what her little speech said, but it was annoying. Alright, give me my stuff. I'll take this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Oh, I'll take that too. And I'll take... I got a lot of weird jewelry in my bank. I'll take this, and these, this, this, and that's it. And into the blank bank I will place this. I have so many roguish drafts and all this Sithis stuff, which I'm not gonna wear. Need to fill some soul gems too. Now, here's my new gear. I'm gonna have to dye it, like I said. Now let's look at the stat comparison. So right now I'm sitting on 22,433 stamina and 1544 damage. 22,433, 1544. I just gained like 1,600 stamina. What was the weapon damage before? I think I gained about 300 weapon damage. Not certain. And, most importantly, let's see what my new bow looks like. Alright. Here's my new sword, which does not look like a Maktuhahuhuaputitable, or however you say it. It looks like a fucking sword, which I'm pleased about. The default dye of this armor is actually pretty nice looking. It's not what I want, but it actually does look quite nice. It's not dark enough for me. I need to be all dark and shadowy and edgelordy. Then I can take my old gear and put that back in the bank for Zaid to destroy or whatever. Good. Done. I got my new stuff. And now I'm tougher and stronger and better. I'm like a fucking Daft Punk song. How many times can I stealth in a row? One, two, three, four, five, six. Then a seventh almost immediately thereafter. That's a lot. Dye station's in here. Let's go to the dye station. And let's put some Noxophilic Black. Nox. Put some Noxophilic black on our shit. Thinking of leaving that brighter color on there, that brighter blue. But I don't know, it's pretty fucking bright. I think I'll get rid of it and go back to my Ransacker blue. Where's the psychedelic dye? There is none. There's just a dye that's about the love of Nox. And you know how I got this dye? By having one of my characters become a vampire. I don't know how that works, but... yeah, I think I like my darker blue. Alright, we're good. Now it looks just like my other armor. It's just better. Now, time to get back to work. We need to go to Kraganmore and murder a motherfucker. I like my new sword. I like it a lot better than that old sword. And it's Wood Elf style, so it's not like it's that far out of... you know... it's not something that doesn't make sense for the character, really. Like, if I had that curved sword, that Redguard sword was really cool looking. I went the wrong way. The curved Redguard sword, I really liked it, but it didn't really make sense for my character, I didn't feel. Whereas this sword is right up her alley. Still looks kind of savage, rough, you know. Alright, we need to go to Kraganmore, which is over here in Morrowind. We don't have a waypoint to there, so we need to go to Vivek's Antlers. Assassins are well known for using two-handed swords. Exactly, Saito. They are in my world. Well, that's not even true. in Triskelion, actually, Night Slayers really don't use two-handed swords. They're all about dual-wielding daggers, but whatever, whatever. This is the Conan type of assassin. Kind of a sneaky barbarian. Nothing says discretion like 50 pounds of iron strapped to your back. The thing is, though, imagine, though, if you think about it, sneaking up behind somebody carefully and then stabbing them with a little knife. Or sneaking up behind somebody and straight up jacking them with a giant two-handed sword. Which is gonna fuck someone up more? You could sneak up and just take somebody's head to clean the fuck off with a two-handed sword. Let's see you try to do that shit with a knife. Of course, you can be more precise with a knife and get it right where it needs to go and just cut an artery and call it a day. Which would be more difficult with a big two-handed sword, I guess. But, alright, here we are, back in Stonefalls. The first zone of Morrowind. And we need to head to Kraganmore. You know what? I'm not even going to ride my Gwar. I'm just gonna go on foot. And if we happen to pick up, you know, some things like this on the way, then we do. It's a Quama! Quama Scrib. What's up, Quama? Quama, 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 Quama Chameleon. Come and go. You come and go. Quama, 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 Quama Chameleon. See, these worker ones are hostile and tougher. The scribs don't attack you. But these other ones ain't trying to have your shit. And there's just a whole bunch of random lava over here. I don't know where the lava went, but there's lava, trust me. And then there's Guar. Not look like a Morrowind scrib. Well, that's what... Well, hold on. Keep in mind two things. One, time period passing. And two, we're not on Vardenfell. We're in a different part of Morrowind. So, look, there's a Netch. This is a different part of Morrowind, technically. Although, I have a strong feeling that if we were to cruise over to Vardenfell right now, we would find Quama that look exactly the same. I got some ginger, so whole adventure's not a total loss. Yeah, so yesterday a terrible thing happened, Saito, and I had to play the Darth Vader no sound several times. A terrible thing happened. I was in the Fighters Guild in Stormhold just trying to murder a person, right? Not up to any bad. I had a bounty at the time, so, you know, the guards already wanted me for other murders, but I was just trying to murder somebody and get out peacefully. I wasn't causing any kind of a disturbance. And for some reason, a bunch of guards in there jumped me, and they fucking murdered me, and they stole all my stuff that was stolen. It was really unjust. Unjust? Unjust? Whatever. Let's just say it wasn't just. I mean, technically speaking, if you want to count my previous crimes and the fact that I had stolen all those things, then technically speaking, it was literally just, but but to me it wasn't just. What up, Bullnetch? Those Bullnetches are fucking dangerous. Oh, no, I don't want to fight you right now, Owlet. I'm not coming across a whole lot of... Okay, no, whatever's happening there. Flame Atramax and Dramora and shit, I ain't trying to get up in all that. Covenant Pyromancer. Who the fuck is this asshole? Covenant Infantry. Are we almost... Oh, that must be Kraganmore. There's the Lover's Stone. Don't need it. I already got the Sign of the Shadow. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Found the Divinus Farm. I'm so glad I don't have a bounty right now. Scribs were just worms in Morrowind. These are older scribs. No, Saito, my bounty from the previous day was not gone when I started yesterday. I still had 500 and something bounty, even though it had been like 20 fucking hours or something. Got locked up in Waterdeep on some trumped up bullshit. Oh, you mean when you committed heinous crimes and were lucky not to have been executed? Yeah. After you got your friend killed? After you literally killed your friend? Is there a... oh, there is a way shrine. Let's go grab that. Why am I not running into any runes? 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 Look at the little pony guar. So this is Kraganmore, never been here before. I'm up at Kraganmore. Ain't been here before. Looking for a door that leads me to my quarry.
What sewer did they dredge you idiots out of?
That led me to my quarry, Josiah. I need to go to the Grandmaster Palace, which is this place that looks like a Grandmaster Palace. I need to kill Farina Alari in here, whilst avoiding guards and such. Farina Alari.
Remember, Grandmaster, the urgency of our business.
Grandmaster's name is Omen. Spelled the same way that Jerry Holkin spells his character Omen. You know, for Acquisitions Incorporated. Oh, here we go. Is this about to be the... there's nobody around! Easiest mission ever! No! Where the fuck did you come from? Oh, and it's a fucking... oh my god, I knew I spoke too soon. Why did I underestimate the blessing of Saito?
Remember, Grandmaster, the urgency of our business.
Oh, why did I underestimate the blessing of Saito to fuck me? History of the Fighters Guild. No, I'm not gonna read that now. I was like, there's nobody around. This is great. Why someone would collect a jar full of dead scrib is unknown, but the untarnished glass might be worth something. See, the scribs that are in this jar must be the kind of scribs you're talking about, like the actual babiest of baby scribs. And now I have a fucking bounty. Damn. Why? Where did she even come from, that sneaky Argonian? No, don't rewrite anything yet, Saito, because I've got multiple thoughts on the thing, and I feel like most of what you wrote really actually will work. Mostly. Or some version thereof.
Remember, Grandmaster, the urgency of our business.
Oh, I forgot. I have a bounty. I gotta avoid the guards now. It came from the secret cow level. Damn that secret cow level. Why? Now I have a huge-ass bounty. Don't! No, it's Argonian. Don't kill her! Oh, I talked her out of it. Okay, good. Gotta watch out for these guards.
Remember, Grandmaster,
Wait.
the urgency of
Oh
our
yeah, there's a
business.
guard. But this guy's not a guard. He's just a dude.
Be welcome and wallow in the river of humor. Avert your claws and stretch your tails.
Back to Elam Draws. Knox didn't buy your turkey burger story and sent forth retribution. Retribution. Could have been turkey. Just saying. Could have been. Let he who is without sin cast the first clod of cow dung. Back to the Brotherhood. Oh, you know what? Now that I got my new fucking gear, let's fuck this Minotaur up. That Minotaur got rizeked. Rizeked. That's not even a word, and it still happened. It would also be a pretty cool setting for the next Elder Scrolls on one or more of the Plains of Oblivion. That would be rad. That would be super rad. Found another chest. Okay. Got another Sithis piece. Light armor. Sprint time. People going by with all their fast ass mounts. Into the sanctuary we go. What's up, Elam? I did your shit.
Another notch on your belt, assassin?
I completed a contract.
House Drez. Even as a dark elf, I never could abide slavery. At least murder is swift and sure. A slave dies slowly, one arduous task at a time. It's enough to make the Night Mother weep. But on to more cheerful discourse. Here's your gold.
I kind of go back and forth on this guy because I like what he just said right there a lot about not abiding slavery, but the last time we talked to him, he said a bunch of really fucking derogatory racist shit about Argonians, and I didn't like that at all. So, he's a complicated man. No one understands him but his woman. Shaft! Alright. Another contract complete. Floppa Dog Grill. Man, these people, creative with their names. More of these things. Good, good, because... And they're all different levels, so they don't stack with each other. And I never use them, but I theoretically will use them at some point. he said it about Khajiit, it'd be cool. Well, yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go through here and see if there's anything new to talk to my people about in terms of storyline progression here. And all that, but that's gonna be in our next episode. If you're watching the stream, do not go anywhere because I am not even close to done playing. If, on the other hand, you are watching on YouTube, this episode is now at an end. So thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays The Elder Scrolls Online Dark Brotherhood DLC.